Andy, off to a winning start in the competition, but two very different halves of football, probably.
Yeah, I thought we were excellent first half. We learned a lot of things about the first half last week in terms of the distance when we were out of possession, and we made it really challenging for Crewe in the first half when we dominated the ball because our out possession work was so good. Really good first half. Disappointed it was only 1-0 at half time, and yeah, they came back into it slightly second half. But I think I have to look at the bigger picture and say to the Jason Luke Weilers coming in and making his debut, the Ben Garrity's, the Jason Lowe's, Funds finishing off the game, an incredible example to all the young players who are on the pitch at the end of what you have to do to become a professional footballer, to have longevity in your job. There's lots of things you have to sacrifice, and those four guys are real good examples to the academy players who were on the pitch at the end.
The first half, you took the lead. Were you a bit disappointed though that you didn't go on and add to that, because you were on top for the majority of that first 45? Weren't you?
I've just said that. I think when you've got a team on the rack and you've got yourselves in front, maybe it's that clinical edge, maybe it's that decision making in the final third, that bit of quality at times, whatever it is, and we have to get better at that. When we get into the final third and we're having real control, which I thought we did in the first half, we have to produce more consistent moments in the final third. We have to create better goal scoring opportunities for us to move forward and become a better team. So that's something we've looked at. We've had a really good day today in terms of all the staff looking at the first 6 games of the season in terms of the league and where we're currently at and the areas that we need to get better at to keep improving. So that's a focus for us going forward. But I thought again we were really good first half and then defended when we had to in the second half and again just couldn't get that second goal. But senior players brilliant, and for the football club to finish off with 4 academy players on the pitch at the end, and James Plant, the king of the academy, who just keeps going and going. He's really good, and I think we finish off with a team on the pitch of outfield players 23 and under, so it's good for the long-term future of the football club. Again, I know I've got to give credit to the academy and all the coaches. I went up last night to Kiel to watch the under-9s all the way through to the under-16s and look at the great work being done by coaches at different levels of the football club. So it's well done to them. But I said to the 4 guys that this has to be a first step. There's a lot of things that you're going to make mistakes. You've got to learn a lot of things. You've got to make so many sacrifices if you want to be a professional footballer. But it's a great experience for those 4.
Bailey De Pepper and Liam Brazier as well. That must have been a really big moment for them, because to step out onto that pitch is a big thing. How are they in there now? I suppose even though they've been on the winning side, they must individually feel on top of the world.
Yeah, I'm not sure they'll sleep tonight, will they? I'm sure they'll go away now and remember the debut, and it's such a proud moment for the lads. But yeah, it's only the first step, and unfortunately that's the nature of the game. They've got a lot more things to do, but it's a great first team experience for them.
You've used your squad, well tonight, and that is something that I think a lot of people would have looked at the start of the year, where the squad depth was, and you've proved tonight that you've got players who can step in. And what was it, 9 changes, I think? And are you pleased now with the squad depth you've got and where you are at this moment in time? Now the window's shut.
Yeah, I said after the game on Saturday, I think the transfer window for the football club has been really good. You look at the squad we had and the squad we've now got. It is very good. It's very competitive in every single position. The standards you're going to have to train at and recover at and sleep at and drink at and whatever else it takes to perform on a Saturday, you've got to get it right, because there's someone breathing down your neck. We've made a decent start. We're through to the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. We win the first game of the EFL Trophy, and we've got a decent number of points in the league.
Just to address one or two things, Kofi Balmer off at half time, was that planned or did he?
Yeah, planned 45 minutes. So he's been back around a week with the main group training. He's had 2 or 3 weeks of rehab, and he's going to be a good player for the football club. Obviously, I've worked with him before, and delighted we get him out there tonight, and then he can kick on with his fitness and hopefully be available for the next game.
Ryan Loft as well got an hour or so, didn't he, under his belt, and again I suppose that was the plan for him, to integrate him in, and that's what the games like this are good for, that, aren't they, to try and get those players bedded in.
I said before the game, his game time with Bristol Rovers has been a bit up and down for obvious reasons, so it's important he gets out there he trained for 45 minutes with us yesterday, so it's going to take time. But delighted he's out there and his experience winning with a group and what the group's all about, and we look forward to working with him.
A bit of a break for you now as well. What if any, is the plan now to try and make sure that you're in good shape when you come around to that Northampton game in 10 days or so time?
We're in the morning. That's the plan. We have to keep improving. We have to keep looking forward. We've made a decent start, but we have to keep working hard on every single aspect of our game, and we're in the morning.